Hey, what's up, guys? Nitro Freak here, back with another video. The Sixers took Ben Simmons tonight with the first overall pick. I love the pick. I think he's gonna be a superstar in this league. A lot of people are saying that, his jump shot isn't that great. It's something he could work on. Obviously, I don't think he was trying to LSU, to be honest with you. I just think he needed to go somewhere, so he picked a place where he knew a coach and like people told him to go there because it was in the family or whatever. But he's going to be a superstar in this league. He just has to work on his jumper. He'll be all right. But as for people saying we should have got Chris Dunn and stuff like that, listen, guys. Is Chris Dunn a quality point guard? Sure. But it's really Brian Colangelo's fault because he's the one that didn't keep his mouth shut throughout this whole process. And this is what I absolutely loved about Sam Hinkie, and the fact that he got fired for basically setting us up in this beautiful position as a franchise. It just boggles me, because if you look at our future, if you look at our near future as this franchise unravels, you will see we are set up probably the best out of any franchise in the league. And I'm not even joking about that. We could potentially have Ben Simmons, Jahlil Okafor, Nerlens Noel, next year's top 5 pick. We could have 2 of them. I think it was what was it? He set up a package with Sacramento and the LA Lakers. If they're both bad, we get both of their picks next year, because we traded them some ridiculous picks. And it's yeah, I think it was Sacramento and LA. So I don't understand why people hated Sam Hinkie. Sure, it took a while, absolutely, but that's why it's called a process. Sam Hinkie was a mastermind, and this right here is his team. He may be gone, but his soul lives on. This guy's a mastermind. And I liked everything he did for this team, and thank you, Sam Hinkie. But as for Brian Colangelo, he's just fucking everything up. Like, I was listening to the draft today, and we could have easily, and I'm being honest with you guys when I say this, we could have easily got Chris Dunn or the Murray guy for Jahlil Okafor or Nerlens Noel. It's Colangelo's fault for not keeping it under wraps. Sam Hinkie was the kind of guy to do everything behind closed doors. He didn't say a word. He was always in the dark about things, and no one heard a peep from him. And that's how it should be. No one should know your business. And Brian Colangelo just fucks everything up. So that's why he lost his leverage, and that's why we do not have a point guard going into the season. We have all bigs. It is what it is. But on the flip side, we could potentially have good picks in next year's draft. We won't be as bad this year. Thank God. I will be going to some games. This should be awesome, but we have a lot of potential. I'm excited. For the first time in a while, I'm excited about Sixers basketball. It's fun watching everything unravel in the East. The Knicks are buying a bunch of washed-up players. Well, not buying, but trading for washed-up players. I saw Derrick Rose. The guy can never stay healthy. I was telling my bud, if he stays healthy, that's a very good pickup for you guys. Sorry, guys, the video cut out. But basically what I was saying is the Knicks, they just got Derrick Rose. I don't see how that's going to benefit them in any way, shape, or form unless he stays healthy. They basically, what? I will give them credit on this. They basically gave up absolutely nothing for him, because they gave up Grant Calderon and some other scrub that I've never even heard of before for basically a broken Derrick Rose. But, if he's healthy, he's going to be the best player on that team. Because let's face it, Carmelo Anthony is what he is. All right? He's there to bring the crowd in. He's a ball hog. He's nothing more than a ball hog. He'll never be an MVP type caliber player. Everyone's like, why do you hate Carmelo Anthony? Listen, he's not a great player. He's a ball hog. He shoots like 40 times a game. The style of play that he generates, it doesn't help a team. And he can't even get his team to 30 wins. LeBron James got his team, his shitty Cleveland Cavaliers team, in 2000, what was it, 10 to like 62 wins? And that was a shitty team. So when you compare players like that, you have to compare Carmelo Anthony as not being a really elite talent, because he's not. So if Derrick Rose comes back to his MVP form, he will be the best player on that team. But that is a big if because the guy's never healthy. And if he's never healthy, you'll be stuck with Carmelo and not those players that you just traded Derrick Rose for, and you'll have an even worse year. But you'll have a lottery pick, so maybe it'll be beneficial to you. But if you get Kevin Durant, it'll definitely fill up the garden, and maybe you guys will be contenders again. But with that being said, I think the best future, the team with the best future in this conference is definitely by far the Philadelphia 76ers. And it was a good night, guys. It was a good night. Peace, guys. I'm out. Bye.